Hey, my name's Samantha Slagoski. My first name Samantha means listener in Old English, and my last name Slagoski, which is my dad's surname, is a Polish last name. And my mom's maiden name is Camden, which comes from European descent.
I am Amanda Orcutt. Amanda means worthy of love in English. My last name Orcutt is from my father's side of the family, which is Scottish, and my mom's maiden name is Harrison, and she comes from an Italian descendant.
That's a little bit about our heritage and our names. A typical American tradition is to take the last name of the father and use that as your surname instead of
Well, for the children, and when you get married, you take your husband's last name.
and which is contrary to the Hispanic portion. I have a friend named Daphne Anariba Nunez, and Anariba is her mother's last name, and Nunez is her father's last name, and she uses both of those last names.
Do you take both of your parents' surnames?
Or just your father's.
You talked about how you like to cook and eat, and like where you live, and the typical crops that grow in the countryside where you live. So we wanted to talk about some of the typical foods that we grow in Florida and typical foods that people eat on a daily basis.
Here in Florida, there's a lot of sunshine. We're called the Sunshine State, and a lot of citrus fruits grow here, like oranges are very popular. We have a lot of orange groves, and there's also grapefruit. Strawberries. We have a festival every year for strawberries.
A lot of agriculture. There are a lot of pastures and farms, and the farmers can keep their own animals that they can either eat or sell. And we also have wheat and corn. I also have an orange and grapefruit tree in my backyard. It's kind of dying, but
they're pretty easy to grow. Also, I used to have an orange tree in my front yard, but it was cut down, and I used to have a pineapple growing in my front yard, but it died.
Yeah, my friend, she has a pineapple growing in her front yard, which is another typical Floridian citrus fruit. What people normally eat here on a daily basis are a mixture of foods. Like, we don't just have, like, Florida doesn't have its
own specific food. We have
a lot of seafood because Florida has sea all around us except for on one side.
We have a lot of different kind of ethnic foods. Like, we have Mexican food and pizza and Italian food restaurants, Chinese food restaurants,
buffets,
there's a lot of fast food,
like McDonald's, Burger King, stuff like that.
What kind of food do you usually eat on a normal basis
or cook
in your area, and what kind of like restaurants or fast food places
can you find on a daily basis?
Are there also, like, here in Florida, there's a lot of like we said, like Hispanic restaurants and Italian restaurants? Are there those kind of restaurants in your place? Or are there just...
Is it all just
local?
Traditional Japanese cuisine. So, hope we answered your questions, and I hope you can answer ours.
Thank you for watching. Bye.